June 15th, 1998. The 14th expansion for Magic the Gathering. Players around the world would attempt to escape the Stronghold in the final set of the Weatherlight saga, Exodus. Our filthy casuals have fumbled their way into a successful rescue mission, but neither Volrath nor his Lieutenant Greven will allow them an easy escape. Together they will have to make their way out, encountering dangerous cards such as City of Traitors, Survival of the Fittest, and recurrent nightmares. Will they be able to escape a horrible fate? Only two of the most powerful planeswalkers would be able to manage such a feat, and it's with it.
You thought this would be a serious dive into Magic's insane backlog of iconic sets, alongside two professional players? This isn't anything close, but if you want to watch two clowns who started the game after the borders changed from this to this, then look no further. Join us as we open packs from each set, moving in chronological order, expanding our ever-growing collection, and of course, trying to one-up each other each episode. We're not your power gamer racking up wins at your local game store. We're just a couple of filthy casuals, and this is our progression series. Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. My name's Kieran.
My name's Colin.
And we are Filthy Casuals. Colin clapped really quickly, and I didn't have a chance to react. Where we like to film from the wintry landscape, I almost said hellscape, of Calgary, Alberta. I mean, when it gets to minus 30, minus 40, you know, it's it is white. It's gonna be a white Christmas, though, Colin.
True. That's good.
Yes.
I'm still in Vancouver, and it is raining.
Lovely. I'm glad I left.
Yeah.
We are here to film just a couple days before Christmas. I guess you could say that this is our inaugural Christmas episode of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
You could say that.
Yeah.
And
You could say that. This is the first Christmas with the casuals.
It's true.
The filthy casuals.
It's true. It's true. And I am back at my mother's abode in wintry Calgary, Alberta, and I've got that monitor set up, so looking right in this direction.
Yeah.
So
New sight lines.
new sight
shadows.
lines. Yeah.
Is Fugo still there? Who is the Fugo?
We have dog cam right here. It's just hard to see.
You can see the very top.
Yeah. Hey baby, there you are.
Steven's abandoned me today. After last episode, oh god.
Cat cam is offline.
Yeah.
So
I was a little disappointed, so he left the room.
That's right. Colin, today we are approaching the end of the Weatherlight saga with Exodus, the last piece of the Weatherlight story. Reached the Stronghold, we rummaged around, we recovered some stuff, we recovered some people, and now we're just booking it. We're booking
it out of there.
Explosions happening in the background. Yeah.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah, we gotta get home before Christmas. Yeah. That's the...
Yeah. Really, did we just like raid like Santa's workshop and now we're just running away with all the cards he's given us?
Don't know if Volrath is Santa.
I mean, yeah, probably not.
But we will not make you guys wait any longer. We are doing Exodus today, the last of the trilogy of Weatherlight, and we are here to show you the cards. Got it up on screen. And it's a smaller set, 143 cards.
That's kind of nice.
Digestible.
Yeah, digestible.
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 Digestible, yeah. It's digestible. Exodus. What a set. What a set. We got cards. We'll go through them. We have City of Traitors and Coat of Arms at the top of the list here. Two powerful cards. Coat of Arms is actually very annoying because you have to start doing copious amounts of math.
Oh my god, yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, it's a very interesting card for sure.
I do like how it even uses goblins as the example.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it gets more annoying in Commander when there's 4 people with creatures and there's like a bunch of mixed creature types. Yeah, it is a not in 1v1 it's probably going to be a little bit more digestible, but
more manageable.
Yeah. And City of Traitors is used in a lot of legacy decks for fast mana. It's basically a soul ring on a land, so it has a downside. Obviously, if you play a land you have to sacrifice it, but get stuff out quick.
I do like Fighting Chance, the flip a coin mechanic. Doesn't really seem to have popped up too much, but Fighting Chance is a 1-mana instant, which is another interesting part of it. For each blocking creature, flip a coin. If you win the flip, that creature deals no damage this turn. so it doesn't necessarily punish you for being over aggressive.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's very high rolling.
Yeah, I mean, it's a flip a coin
It
deck,
is
so
a
you never know.
it
You're
is-
either having a really good day or a really bad day.
It's true. It's true. Hopefully, we'll get more flip a coin payoffs down the road, and then we can figure out how to flip coins in Cockatrice.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Just below that, though, we have Hatred. It's a 5 mana black instant, pay X life, and a creature gets +X/+0. Kind of gives me a reminiscent of Howl from Beyond. Yeah. Classic Howl from Beyond. Except in this case, I guess you can pay like 19 life and supercharge.
It's also an instant too, so even if you get through, you could just end it.
It's true. That is true. You could just win the game right out the bat. Yeah, it's not bad. Moving down, we have cards like Oath of Druids. I didn't realize, but there's 4 other oaths in each color, but Oath of Druids is definitely the most popular. Basically, players get to just reveal cards from their library and get free creatures. Not really sure. I feel like as a build around, there's a lot of build around cards in this set where I feel like if you can build a deck around the card, there's some use, but I don't know if you can just shove Oath of Druids in any green deck.
Oh yeah, no. Definitely not. A little specific.
Recurring Nightmare, banned in Commander, 3 mana enchantment, and you sacrifice a creature, and you return Recurring Nightmares back to your hand to put any creature from your graveyard into play. It's actually kind of nutty.
Really good. Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, it's actually kind of nutty.
If you have some good ETBs.
Yeah, and you can then play Recurring Nightmare again and just do it again. So
yeah,
it's a pretty gnarly card. We have cards like Survival of the Fittest, 2 mana green enchantment. Discard creature cards to go tutor for whatever creatures you want to put in your hand.
Seems pretty good.
Seems pretty good. Go back up here to Equilibrium. Equilibrium is a card that I saw, and I don't think in any normal circumstance it's good, but in our series, 3 mana blue enchantment. Whenever you successfully cast a creature spell, you pay a colorless and bounce any other creature. So that feels like
kind of crazy.
Yeah, it feels like tempo insanity in the slow format that we play.
Yeah.
And then for the uncommons, we've got some good cards. Curiosity is a good 1 mana blue enchantment. You can draw cards when it deals damage to your opponent. You know, we also have cards like Reconnaissance, which is actually a card that's kind of picked up some popularity in Commander. I think it'd be good in our format too. It's 1 white mana for an enchantment that basically you get to just remove attacking creatures from combat. So you can just attack
that's pretty sweet.
and just pull things out when you need to save them, right? So apparently Spike Cannibal was quite an interesting card back then because it was like the anti-spike card. It pulled all +1 counters from all other creatures onto itself, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
From all other creatures, not even just yours.
Yeah, so could be good.
There's also a kill spell, buyback kill spell.
Oh, above it, Slaughter. Yeah. Buyback kill spell. 4 life, non-black creature. Maybe worth it.
Yeah. If you're in a bind.
Sometimes those non-blacks targeting things though have bitten us in the butt a bit.
The last one we played.
Yeah. Spellbook is interesting. 0 mana artifact. Skip your discard phase. You don't have to discard. Could be interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Got some Karn reference too.
Yeah, we got a lot of Karn stuff going on in this set. Carnophage is actually kind of cool. 1 mana 2/2 zombie. You have to pay a life every turn. Or it's tapped, so it's not like you have to sacrifice it. So if you don't want to pay the life, you could just tap it. Doesn't seem that bad.
The art on Carnophage is really like, I feel like whenever I see it, it's always like stuck in my mind. Like I can recognize that card almost anywhere.
That's true. It is very recognizable for sure.
Raging Goblin.
Yeah, we got more
Goblin tech.
got some more Goblin tech. Raging Goblin, 1 mana, 1/1 haste.
Get those beats early.
Get those beats early. Get them while they last.
Yeah.
Boxing Day sale. Goblin Beats. Beats by Goblin.
Beats by Goblin.
We also see a reprint of Wood Elves. I'm not sure how many copies of that we got in our previous openings, but Wood Elves is a good green staple as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sweet. But the common Soul Warden is a staple in Standard for a while because it's just a 1 mana 1/1, but whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. And that was really good because there's a lot of white cards later on that get effects when you gain life.
Oh yeah, no. Soul Warden is a staple in Modern as well, in a Soul Sisters. It's a deck that uses a Jani's Pride Mate, which gets +1 counters every time you gain life, and so you can just get these beefy boys. So, and one thing I actually haven't mentioned at all is the fact that this was the first set to introduce colored rarities, which is huge for us. Because
Wow,
how many
feels good.
times have we
Feels
made
so good.
yeah, how many times have we made the mistake of thinking things were common or rare, especially in those old sets that like were nonsense.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, who knows what anything is.
Exactly. So now, from now on, you'll be able to tell if it's a rare because it'll have a gold icon, an
Mhm.
uncommon if it has a silver icon, and a
Mhm.
common if it's a black. These look a little off black, but you get the gist of it. So
Mhm.
eventually we introduce mythic rares in Zendikar, but that's not for a good
Oh, yeah,
while.
we
So
got some time.
yeah, we got some time. So yeah, pretty good set all around. Just more cards to add to remove cards that are outdated in
Yeah.
in our collection. But yeah, Colin, I guess you have your Wheel of Fortune for
Mhm.
Stronghold.
Which is exciting.
Yeah,
There's some spice.
there's some good stuff in there. I guess I'm on a 4-win streak now.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
How many is this the win that will determine who wins the season? Because I think
Oh
at this point I can only
shit,
tie
that's
you,
actually
right?
a good question.
No, there's 7. You might have already done it.
No, because I think there's a 9 or 10 episodes in this season. So if I have 4 wins and you have 1, because you won the first episode, right?
Yep.
So that'd be
Those
5.
Lindell Paladins.
So if you lose this, I have 5 wins, which means that if there's 10 episodes, the best you can do is tie the season.
Yeah. This is
This is
This
critical.
is where the comeback kid needs to happen now.
It needs to happen now, and what better time than
Ugh.
Christmas? Maybe a Christmas
Exactly,
miracle, Colin. So
Yeah.
good luck in your Wheel of Fortune draws, and we'll do our Wooburg wheels, and we'll see if you can pull it back.
Yeah, I mean, critical, we'll see if I can perform under pressure. Last season says no, but maybe it can be changed.
We'll see. We'll see. You have some scary strategies. Maybe it's time to
It's true.
revisit the Croft catacomb and uncover some
catacomb,
old
oh my
strategies
gosh.
with some new
Yeah.
twists.
Exactly. Go deep.
Go deep. Maybe
Yeah.
the Giants. Have the
Play
Giants.
mono white.
Do you need the Giants? Do you need the Giants, Colin?
I was gonna say, is it time to bring back all the Giants?
We'll see if you roll red. We'll see if you roll red.
Fingers crossed.
All right, I'll see you on the other side.
All right. Okay. So, added pressure. Time to make or break. Gonna need some good Wheel of Fortunes and some good color picks, I think. Gotta hold no punches back. There are some decks that have been brewing in my head, but they do need some specific colors and cards. But let's see if we can add and compound those strategies. Most of those strategies involve green, so if we can get anything green, 3 packs, damn it. Well, I guess we are at the fate of luck, or whatever Stronghold wants to give us. Okay, so time to open these 3 packs for Stronghold. It's a pretty good set. Let's see if we can get lucky. We already Reigns of Power. Oh, I think we got a few of these. You and target opponent each untap and gain control of all creatures the other controls until end of turn. Those creatures are unaffected with summoning sickness this turn. Honestly, it's pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Ooh, a mulch. Mulch is good for the strategies I want to do. Okay, second pack, Revenant, 5 mana XX, flyer. Revenant power total is equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Interesting. It's a pre-release too. I even got like a fake number out of 98 on it. I guess maybe that's rare. I don't think I got any of those in the original openings, but it seems pretty good, especially with maybe our green mulch strategy. Getting a playset of mulches would be huge, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get it, which is okay. It's okay. Oh my gosh, we got the Craven Giant too. Last pack, rare is Shadow. 2/2, 3 mana, 2/2. All other creatures you control gain +1 bullet. That's not bad. It's not a bad white card. We have Heartstone. I don't think that's one we got otherwise. The cost of creature ability requiring an activation cost is reduced by 1. This cannot reduce this ability. It needs a really specific deck, basically, is what I'm getting at. Cannibalize, another interesting card. I think overall we can't be too upset with what we got, honestly. Would have been nice to get more like mulches and stuff, but from what I remember, it's a pretty big set anyways. So I think like that is okay. Flame Wave is kind of interesting. Very expensive mana-wise, but is what it is. Well, let's add these to the collection and see what color we get.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas to the Filthy Casuals community and for those watching. I found a hat, and so I thought it would be fun to wear it in the spirit of the holidays. We are on the Wooburg's wheel here, and honestly, I kind of still want to play red. because I just haven't had the chance to play mono red yet. That said, I have been having fun with the Living Death blue and black stuff, so wouldn't mind that either. Could do green, could go white. You know what? Let's just spin it, figure out what we're going to be doing. No point in theory crafting here, so we'll let it go now. Ooh. Oh. Seems like today is going to be a white Christmas. All right, I'll see you guys in the pack openings.
Okay. Wooberg's wheel time. Time to determine what we're gonna go and try to break the streak with. Click it so many times. Stevens is no longer here to jinx us. Yikes. That is... Okay, you know what? It's not a true underdog story unless we really start from the bottom and rise to the top. And what better way to start at the bottom than having to play white? Okay, Exodus, here we go. Oath of the Druids in the background. Exodus, give me some good white cards. I saw no good white cards in the reveal, or the set overview. There was like a really clunky dragon. But who knows? We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get, and we'll run with whatever we have to play with. All right, initial impressions on the first pack. We got a lot of blue. 2 target creatures from your graveyard to your hand for 3 mana. Death's Duet. That's a really good common. What the heck? Maybe not really good, but pretty good. Also, the rare is really interesting for our can only have 4 in hand deck. Maybe one day, but I'll have to put that on my only 4 list. Okay, second pack. Ravenous Baboons. Ravenous Baboons play. Destroy target non-basic land. 4 mana. Damn. Land destruction is always an interesting one, but I think from what I remember, Kieran doesn't really rely on special lands as much as I do overall, which is kind of interesting. Why are all white cards so color specific? This is brutal. Redirect a target creature all damage dealt to any one creature you control from any one source. That's interesting. That could be good if Kieran's playing like a burn deck or something. I wonder if we get more of those.
All right, we are here with the Oath of Druids, and take 2 on the hat. I decided to put it over the headphones over the hat this time around. We're gonna open up 18 packs of Exodus here, and let's see what we can get. We're playing white today, so stuff like Reconnaissance is good, and I'm sure there was a few other white cards that, you know, we called out that would be nice to open, but I'm not gonna make you guys wait too much longer here. Let's open up some packs, crack some for Christmas, and see what we can get here. So first off the bat, okay, we got Soul Warden. That's kind of cool. I actually did want to get a playset of these Carnophages because they were pretty neat as well. The rare is kind of lackluster. There might be other cards in here that I'm not aware of. I'm going to have to take a look more deeply through them, but those are the ones that stand out at least.
Ooh, our first Oath. Maybe the worst one, honestly, but the Oath of Mages is part of the 5-color Oath set, and it's during each player's upkeep. If that player has less life than target opponent, he or she may have Oath of Mages deal 1 damage to that opponent. So it's kind of a come from behind card, but it's only 1 damage at a time. Maybe it's good to get someone within burn range, but it's probably, in my opinion, the weakest of all the Oaths. Ooh, we got a Soul Warden. That could be good. We could try to play a life gain deck. That might be interesting. I don't know if there's any really good life gain payoffs just yet, but it could be interesting to just get a ton of health and just stick it out, I guess. I'm not too sure.
All right, next pack. Null Bruge. 4 mana artifact, pay 2 mana, discard your hand, counter a non-creature spell. I believe you have to actually discard cards to get this effect. You can't just discard 0, but that could be good, potentially. Otherwise, we have Treasure Trove, which is another card I kind of thought was interesting. It's a bit expensive for 4 mana, and for 4 mana you get to activate to draw a card, but you can do that 4 mana draw a card anytime you want. So I feel like our series is speeding up to the point where something like this is a little unplayable, but, you know, card draw still card draw. Otherwise, Fade Away is another interesting card. It's 3 mana, and for each creature, the controller has to pay 1 or sacrifice a permanent. So if Colin is playing a big goblin-y deck with like 10 goblins or something, and he's tapped out, you could play this, and you'd have to either pay a bunch of mana or sacrifice his permanent. So it's kind of interesting.
We really need to see some good white cards here. We gotta figure something out. Ooh, we got Equilibrium. Wow, okay, that's pretty good. Also, those little beebles on it, that's kind of cute. But yeah, Kieran was saying this is a great tempo card, especially in our format, because it's kind of force players to return creatures all the time, which is pretty nuts. I mean, I think it's good almost if you're like planning to zerg out a bunch of creatures. It's more maybe even better in an aggro deck. It'd be interesting to play it in like the Goblin kit I was playing, like I think it was like last season. Maybe that's too far back for people to remember, but big tempo swings, which is huge.
All right, next pack here. Okay, we got a white rare and a reconnaissance. This is a good pack for us. Cataclysm, 4 mana. Each player chooses from the permanents they control an artifact, creature, an enchantment, and a land and sacrifices the rest. This is kind of brutal. I'm not a huge fan of mass land destruction because it really slows down the game, but it is kind of neat. Though if we're playing this versus Armageddon, I feel like the strategy with them are very similar, so I don't know when we would play this over something like Wrath of God or Armageddon. Something to consider though. Got another Carnophage, which is nice, starting to get the place out of that, and a Reconnaissance, which is a card that we wanted to get. Maybe we'll play this today. Alright, next pack here. Mana Bond. There's probably some combo-y stuff you can do. You can basically dump all the lands onto the battlefield and then you have to discard the rest of your hand. There's probably something that is able to be done with this. I just don't know what it is right now. But it is nice to get a second Soul Warden. Hopefully we can get a place out of that. Maybe do a life gain deck. We haven't really done that yet, so that would be interesting.
Oh, we got another Entropic Spectre. Man, we're really getting good cards for the decks we played last time. It seems to keep happening. Oh, we got some White Shadow cards. That's interesting. Damages any player, destroy target enchantment that player controls. A 3-mana 2/2 Shadow. Maybe that's something we can get into. I know Shadow has been a mechanic that's been sitting around for a while, and neither of us have really touched it, so it could be interesting to get in there and try to use it.
All right, next pack. Can we get some presents? Spike Hatcher, 7 mana, 6+1 counters. Maybe we could play a Spike deck one day. It might be fun just for the lulz, but I don't know if it's a great tribe to play around. Otherwise, yeah, this pack isn't great. We did get a Carnophage. I think we have 3 or 4 of these now, so that's good. And yeah, not great, not great. This pack opening, we're about halfway through, and it's not looking too hot for us. I don't think Exodus is treating us well, so maybe we can turn it around in the second half. Let's jump into the next one. Okay, so High Ground is interesting. 1 mana enchantment, each creature I control can block 1 additional creature. It's a little bit defensive, playing on the defense, so we got our 4th Carnophage, so that's nice. But this Exalted Dragon, 6 mana for a 5/5 flyer. We have to sacrifice lands to attack with it. I feel like when you're looking at this compared to something like Sarah Angel, where you're paying 5 mana for a 4/4 flyer, but it has Vigilance, I just think this thing gets outclassed pretty easily, so not too excited to see that. This Bequeathal, though, is actually kind of interesting. It's a 1 mana green enchantment, and when the enchant creature is put in the graveyard, draw 2 cards. So it's kind of reminiscent of that black enchantment that was similar, where you drew 3 cards and like put 1 back on top or something. But in a green Enchantress deck, this could be interesting. Maybe there's something to look at for today with green and white, so we'll keep an eye on that.
What the heck is a mana source? Okay, so for those of you at home, I just looked it up. It's MTG Wiki. It says Mana Source is an obsolete card type, which is kind of interesting. I'll have to bring that in with Kieran once we meet up again here. But all card types that are now printed with that word Mana Source are now just instants. And all abilities printed said a player could play as a Mana Source are now mana abilities. All relevant cards have been given an errata in the Oracle card for reference. So, for example, if we hop over here, we have Culling of the Weak as a 1 mana mana source. Sacrifice a creature, add 4 mana to your mana pool. So in 2004, it was reworded so that you sacrifice a creature when you cast it, and you can only sacrifice 1. And it's exactly 1 creature to cast the spell, so it's almost like an additional cost rather than any other stuff. Ooh, Mana Bond, CK. I saw Mana Bond when you were doing the set review, and I don't think it's particularly good for what we want to do. But during your discard phase, you may choose to put all lands from your hand into play if you do discard the rest of your hand. So you could just go to basically try to get 4 lands out on your first turn, and then just kind of yellow it from there. That could be freaking huge. Good news, we have Reconnaissance. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Good to get a solid white card.
All right, next pack here. Oath of Mages, meh. Pegasus Stampede is interesting, but the buyback is to sacrifice a land, so I'm not too happy about that. Another second treasure trove, that's kind of neat, and another Soul Warden, so it's our third Soul Warden, hoping to get one more of those. Oh, and we got into Wood Elves too, which is a nice little pickup. All right, we're approaching the last third of the packs here, jumping in. Okay, Survival of the Fittest, that is a good pickup. It's not as good as something as, say, Natural Order, in my opinion, but 2 mana and you get to basically cycle your creatures for better creatures. I think it's a pretty strong card. It probably fits into most green decks, so not going to complain about seeing that. Forbid is also kind of interesting. It's a 3 mana counter spell, and it has a buyback, but you have to discard 2 cards. So I think this is good in Commander, like competitive Commander. I don't know if it's good in our series, but it is cool to have.
Got another Soul Warden. Okay, life gain still on the table. Starting to build a kit. We'll see if it's actually good. Oh my god, we have a 3rd Entropic Spectre. Do we just play Orhav discard? I don't know, man. It's so strange.
Next pack here. Another one of these drifters. I swear this is the same pattern. I saw this card and read it. I even read this card when we were looking through the set. I don't read all the cards in the set. And I looked at this when I read it. I was like, it's kind of meh. And of course I get 2 copies of it and it's in the rare slot. But such is life, such is life. Otherwise, buyback, destroy enchantments. Not terrible.
Ooh, Exalted Dragon. This is the clunky dragon I was actually talking about from earlier. It's 6 mana, 5/5 flyer, but each turn Exalted Dragon cannot attack unless you sacrifice a land. Brutal. Like, why are white cards so bad? This is insane. All the other colors are getting so much love. You just hate to see it. Also, we have a Mog Assassin, flip a coin. If you win the flip, destroy target creature opponent controls, otherwise destroy target creature of that opponent's choice. Honestly, flip that doesn't really have a crazy downside, which is awesome to see. Ooh, interesting. I saw this card too also in our review. It's choose and discard a card, return a pen around to its owner's hand. That seems pretty good, especially for a 4/4 flyer. It is pricey at 6 mana, but if you can find a way to make it work, it'll be great.
Next pack, coming up to our last few, Entropic Spectre, 5 mana flyer. Power and toughness equal the number of cards in an opponent's hand. Damages a player, that player chooses and discards a card. This is pretty bad. But we did get the buyback removal spell, which is kind of neat. There are some white shadow cards. I wonder if that is maybe a viable option for today. It might be interesting.
Plague Bearer, interesting. 2 mana, 1/1, destroy target non-black creature if a total casting cost equal to X. That is pretty good. It's pretty good rare. But yeah, interesting kit. I don't think I've ever played Orhav. And honestly, with the 3 rares we've gotten, 4 rares we've gotten, what the heck, Entropic Spectre. I think we have to do this. Like, we just got 4 of them. We have to get to 5 mana, and it's a flyer. And we're totally fine with curing drawing mad cards. So we just have to find a way to play some defense and gain life, maybe. We got some shadow as well. We also got Mind Maggots. I think we got one of these up there as well. But when Mind Maggot comes into play, choose and discard any number of creature cards for each card discarded this way. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on Mind Maggots. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
I'm leaning towards maybe an Enchantress deck right now, a life gain deck, or a shadow deck. So we'll have to keep an eye out. All right, jump in our next pack here. Ooh, all right, we got Recurring Nightmare. That's excellent. I really am happy to see this. This is perfect in our sacrifice creature deck, which actually, the last one we played was black and white, so we could replay that deck and throw Recurring Nightmares in. Something to think about. Something to think about. This is our last pack. Ooh, that's actually really cool. All right, this is a good pack. We got Urtai, which is an interesting creature. 3 mana, 1/1. He counts as a wizard. And you pay 4 and counter spells. So he's a really good pickup if Colin can't remove him. And then we got a second Curiosity, which I actually am quite happy about. I wonder if we could even do a green, blue, and white enchant deck. That would be interesting too. So, you know what? Oh, and another Bequeathal. Perfect. I'm not sure how many of these we got. I'm looking at a few strategies. We're either looking at gaining life, we're looking at enchantments maybe, an Enchantress style deck, or going back to the sacrifice deck. Shadow is also on the table as an option, might be fun, but I have to look at what white shadow cards we have. I'm gonna go brew, and I'll see you guys in the deck.
Interesting. Seismic Assault. 3 mana. Choose and discard a land card. Seismic Assault deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Honestly, it's pretty interesting. Late game, it makes your lands deal damage, but I feel like it's only good, maybe not now, but in later decks. But already, good news. We have Soul Warden again, so that's 3 Soul Wardens. We also got this High Ground. Each creature you control may block an additional creature, which is really interesting with that Prevent Damage enchantment we got. If we had another Prevent Damage enchantment, that would be sweet, but maybe we'll get one in this last pack. Another Spike Hatcher, which is okay. Okay, quick recap. We got 4 of these Entropic Specters. That is insane. I feel like we just have to play Orhov now. I don't know how it's gonna shake down though, because like we got Soul Wardens, which are good. We didn't get like too much else. We got these interesting Shadow guys that can get rid of enchantments. We got this interesting Pegasus. So if we can maybe find a way to play this weird discard game and stay alive with white, maybe the only 4 deck would be even better. Or maybe we don't even put the only 4 cards in there. We find another way to win. I think that's the biggest thing with these 4 Entropic Specters is just don't really have a win con with them. I mean, discard and like basically slowly chip away, but we're gonna have to find some other tricky things going on. Anyways, I'm gonna get to deck building. Just got some big decisions here to play with white, so we'll see if we can make it work or not. But yeah, see you guys on the other side.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Deck Tech. My name's Kieran, and this is Trash. We decided to go with the Shadow build. You know, stay spicy, keep things fresh. This is my Esper Shadow deck. We rolled white, obviously, on the wheel, so we needed to make sure we were at least, 25-ish% white, 30% white. I think we're around that mark. But yeah, I'm not sure if this deck is good. I just think it'll be fun. So let's go card by card. I got 2 Meek Stones because actually basically every creature we have is 2 power or less and is unblockable because it's Shadow. Shadow is an ability that says this creature can be blocked or blocked by only creatures with Shadow. So when I have a creature with Shadow on the field, it can basically not be blocked by Collins creatures as long as they don't have Shadow, and I cannot block Collins creatures as long as they have Shadow, which is a bit of a downside. But my Meek Stones basically don't hit any of my Shadow creatures, so if Colin's playing anything with power 3 or greater to win the game, it's probably going to hurt him more than me. Of course, we brought in our double Soul Ring. And then we're running 20 creatures. It's a creature-centric deck. And for our first Shadow creature, we have Dothri Cutthroat, 2 mana, 1/1 with Shadow. Pay 2, tap, destroy a creature with Shadow. We have a couple ways of enabling this so that we can hit Colin's creatures, which I'll go into in a bit. Hopefully we'll see them soon. We have a Dothi Marauder. It's a 3 mana, 3/1 with Shadow. Dothi Mind Ripper, card we saw in an earlier episode, 4 mana, 2/1 with Shadow, and it can discard 3 cards out of Colin's hand once it hits. Probably one of our better Shadow creatures, to be honest. Dothi Trapper is a good card for our deck. It's 3 mana for a 1/1. Tap, and target creature gains Shadow until end of turn. So with that, we would be able to destroy his creatures with the Cutthroat. It basically means we have to get both of these cards out, but you know what? I'm working with what I got. Weirdly, I don't know if they were uncommons and rares, but I got basically no multiple copies of cards. I'm running a lot of one-ofs, except for a few key cards, so that was a bit disappointing. But we have 2 Dothi Warlords, which are probably one of our best, if not our best Shadow creature. It's 2 mana for an X1, and its power is equal to the amount of creatures with Shadow in play. So if we get 2, 3, 4 creatures on the battlefield, this thing's hitting Colin for that much damage every turn, which is actually pretty good. We have Soltari Champion. So I guess there's a couple different factions of Shadow creatures from the lore perspective. We have Dothis, Soltaris, and Thalakoses. Our Soltari package are the white ones. We have Soltari Champion, 3 mana, 2/2. When it attacks, all other creatures get +1/+1. Very strong. Soltari Crusader, 2/1 for 3. Pay 2 mana, give him +1/+0. Soltari Trooper, 2 mana, 1/1, and when he attacks, he gets +1/+1. And Soltari Visionary, it costs double white, so it's a little bit more expensive. For 3 mana, you get a 2/2, and if it damages a player, you destroy an enchantment that they control. So we've got a couple more of these in the sideboard as well. We have a Thalakos Deceiver, which is a card we kind of talked about in a pack opening when we did Stronghold. It's a 4 mana, 1/1, and when it hits Colin, I get to basically sacrifice it and permanently gain control of one of his creatures. So that's very strong. Thalicos Dream Sower, 3 mana, 1/1 with Shadow. You can choose not to untap it during the untap step. When he damages an opponent, you can tap a creature, and as long as Thalicos Dream Sower remains tapped, that creature does not untap. So it can lock down one of his creatures. Thalicos Drifters, 4 mana, 3/3, doesn't have Shadow, but you can discard a card to give it Shadow. This is a card I just made fun of during the pack openings, and it's probably not great, but the fact that it is a 3/3 and can be enabled to have Shadow and get in for 3 damage is interesting. We might side these out. We'll see how it goes. We also have 2 unstable Shapeshifters, 4 mana, 0/1, and whenever any creature comes into play, it becomes a copy of that creature. So this can basically turn into any of our other Shadow creatures as long as it's on the battlefield, or turn into Collins creatures if we need to. We have a package of 4 walls. I won't go into what they do. We've got Wall of Essence, Wall of Resistance, Wall of Souls, and Wall of Tears. They're basically meant to stonewall Colin while our Shadow creatures bash into his face. For our enchantments, we have 2 Curiosities, 2 Soul Kisses, and 2 Spirit Links to put onto our Shadow creatures and get in for damage and activate their abilities respectively. 3 Pacifisms, just great cards to take out Colin's creatures. A Propaganda to slow him down. In our instance, we have Howl from Beyond as a finisher, +X/+0 on one of our Shadow creatures to get in for the kill. Double Mana Leak to counter some spells that we need to. 1 copy of Shadow Rift, wish we had more of these. Makes a creature gain Shadow. We can use that with our Cutthroat, but you also get a draw card, obviously bringing in our Vampiric Tutor. For our land base, we have a City of Brass, a Floodplain, a Gemstone Mine, a Caracas, 2 Maze of Shadows, which can actually untap an attacking creature with Shadow and remove it from combat effectively. So if we can make Colin's creatures have Shadow, we can actually remove them from combat with these, which is pretty cool. We have a Wasteland in case he's playing Annoying Mishra's Workshops. Sorceries, we have Reanimate. We are bringing in the Time Warp today because if we have a bunch of Shadow creatures, we want to be able to get in for multiple combat steps, and this is going to be a way to do it. For our sideboard, we have another Meekstone, a Null Brooch, just in case he's playing non-creature spells, 2 Sultai Visionaries, Aura of Silences in case he's playing enchantments or artifacts, Force of Will and Remove Souls for additional counter support, Terrors if he's not playing black, and Wrath of God. Wrath of Dog would be a pretty funny card, though. Wrath of God if he's playing it wide. I think this deck is cool. I don't know if it'll do anything, but we're going to see if we can shadow our way into victory. So wish me luck, and we'll see you in the game.
All right. So we ended up going Orzhov, white-black. Never played white-black in this series, but I think it is time. I think this isn't a terrible deck. I'm not gonna lie. For a white deck, probably the best white deck we've built so far. It has Soul Wardens, so that definitely helps. And it has our Entropic Specters, which we got 4 of, which we're legally obliged to play now. That being said, the discard mechanic I was very tempted to go into, and I even did throw in a couple, racks to kind of maybe force the issue a bit, put some pressure on Kieran, but I'm not hard committing this time. I think our main win con is having a bunch of unblockable boys in the ways of having Shadow. So Shadow, you cannot be blocked by blocked other creatures unless they have Shadow. So in theory, unless Kieran's going Shadow as well, in which case we just hard countered him, these creatures are going to start dealing a lot of damage. They also have nice value payoffs once they hit, such as the Visionary destroying enchantments, the Champion buffing all the other creatures, which is sweet. Also our Dothy Ghouls, which will get stronger when other Shadow things die, because they inevitably probably will start to die. That being said, we do have just kind of picking out a lot of good white cards and trying to use them, like Land Tags, Field of Souls, Equipoise. Shackles is a new one that I threw in here. It's a 3 mana, does not untap during untap phase card, and I can return it to its owner's hand. And I think the big thing in my mind about that is Kieran has been running a lot of enchantment destruction lately, so at least I can recycle this card, especially because I'm probably not going to get a lot of card draw in this deck. Because our card draw is honestly only really coming from Greed. We have a Phyrexian Vault, we have Mind Stones, but honestly beyond that, it's pretty tough. There's not a lot of card draw in these colors, but I'm gonna try to run this and hopefully we hit it with reasonable amounts. We also have some big reset buttons if Kieran does get crazy ahead in Armageddon, also Wrath of God. We do have a little land tech in there, such as Ghost Town, to return it to my hand when I Armageddon. At least I'll start with an extra mana. That being said, one of the big strategies in this deck is my highest mana costing card is the Entropic Specters. They're 5 mana. So once I hit 5 mana, I don't really know if I want to start playing more lands on the off chance I get an Armageddon, because then I can always just Armageddon and then start to rebuild. We'll have to see how that goes though, because yeah, I don't think that this deck really benefits from just playing hard and fast. It has to be really calculated and kind of timed well for it to function. That being said, that's really dangerous territory to go into a 60 card matchup, because generally fast cards will win. The long game's kind of hard. We do have a lot of, you know, deck tech for our sideboard, but I think I will actually wait just because it's pretty convoluted. It has some old strategies that were kind of bouncing in my head to use as well as backups, but we'll just see how it goes, honestly. This is interesting. I think this deck is half decent, especially for a white deck. So we'll see what Kieran has in store for us.
Colin, I have summoned the power of darkness for this Christmas.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So are you playing black?
Maybe. Who's to say black is the only color of darkness?
I mean,
Mono white darkness.
I'm just saying you always play black.
It's true, I do always play black. It seems to be always dealt to me. How are you feeling about this? I don't know. You said you had some interesting deck choices while we were building.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it plays out. I'm kind of proud of this one, I'm not gonna lie. Normally I'm a little hesitant, but like I think this is something I've never tried before. I mean, there's like obviously at this point there's like elements of stuff we've tried before, but this is like a new horizons, you know?
Well, actually I just realized that my point about earlier darkness is that it's now dark.
Oh, okay.
It worked out twice.
Nice.
But I am excited to see what you brought. My deck is janky as shit, but we'll see if it's
That's
playable.
good to hear.
Yeah, I'll give you a chance. I thought I'd throw you a bone. A Christmas gift from me to you, Colin.
Thanks, Kieran.
It's just basic lands.
It's all basic lands and scoot swarms.
Oh shit! I drew another basic land. Oh, past you, Colin. Sorry about
wow.
that.
And you like Armageddon me, and then
then I start playing bombs.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Thought I'd let you off easy this time. All right, let's roll our dice here. I got a 12.
6.
A 6. All right.
There's
Well,
your Christmas present, Kieran.
I guess I'm gonna be going first here. Wish you luck, Colin.
Wish you luck, Kieran.
You have, I think, 7 mulligan points to my 3.
Wow.
So you're may as well start using them, I think. His hand's not good. But I'm gonna keep it because I think it could be good if I drew 1 or 2 cards in particular. It's a risky keep, but I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
I don't have the mulligan points like you do.
I think I'm gonna keep 2 actually. I got a half decent hand.
Sounds good. All right, Colin, I will untap, upkeep, and go to main 1, and I will play the color to which I spun today, and that is a plains.
Ooh.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Wow.
One in which I actually win this match.
Oh my god, Godspeed.
I'll pass to you. To be fair, I did play white last episode and won.
That's true. But there was like not that many.
It was
cards.
black and white. It was...
Well, I am going to do the complete opposite and not reveal my colors by playing a Mishra's Factory.
Sure.
And I'm going to continue to not reveal my colors and play the rack.
Oh, we're back on this shit again? Alright. Fair enough. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I will play a wasteland.
Oh.
Could blow up your land.
You could.
Yeah, I'll blow up your land. I can't not blow up your land. I mean, it's so easy. I'll just pass you.
Okay. Well, fine then. Slow game is slow. I will reveal the color that I rolled.
Sure.
And I'll play plans and pass to you.
Oh, we both got white.
Yeah.
That's
It is Christmas. Wow.
Weird. It is Christmas. That's right. All right. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. That's actually a pretty lit draw, as the kids would say. I'll tap the plains and play a soul ring.
Wow, that's a good draw.
Yeah, and I'll pass to you.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw.
This rack is gonna fucking kill me again.
I will play my second color as well as just swamp.
Ooh, okay.
And I will not go as fast as you, but still fast and play Mindstone.
Interesting.
Pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Ooh. This is gonna give away what I'm doing. I'm gonna play a Maze of Shadows.
Oh my god.
Tap for colorless mana, but also can tap to untap an attacking creature with shadow, and that creature deals nor receives combat
Oh my
damage this turn.
god, this is hilarious. Oh no.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap for 2 and cast a Wall of Resistance. It's a 0/3 flying wall with Defender.
Okay.
And at the end of any turn in which Wall of Resistance is dealt damage, I put a +0/+1 counter on it.
Nice.
So it gets bigger and
It's
bigger.
beefier.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
No pass 2.
Oh my gosh. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Hey, maybe I just like Maze of Shadows. You don't know. Maybe
It's
I thought you
true.
were playing a shadow deck.
It's true. Oh my gosh. What should I do? I think I will pay the 3 and play Wall of Shadows.
This was in the deck I had. I couldn't. That's so funny.
This will be a...
Yeah, that's
Were
fine.
you gonna try to play a 3-color deck? I guess you could have still 3 colors. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I'll
I
pass
guess
turn to you.
that may have given away more than I wanted. Untap.
That's so
Upkeep,
funny, dude. You're
draw.
gonna lose it when you see the rest of my
Play a
deck.
shadow deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
We'll see who outshadows the other
yeah.
person. We're gonna have to block each other now.
I know. Nothing has changed, and our walls are just gonna sit
Well,
there. Oh, this
why
is
are
too-
we the same mind, Colin? Why
This
are we
is so
both
funny.
the same? We both
Oh my
spun white
God.
too.
I
That's
know. What are the
nutty.
chances?
It's crazy. All right. Well, I
Okay.
mean, I'm gonna just pay 2 here and cast a Wall of Essence.
Oh my God.
Pass you.
You gain 1 life. That's so funny.
Yeah, gain
Tap,
life for every
upkeep,
damage
draw.
it takes.
Main 1. Ooh. I can put a little pressure
Way
on you
down
at
to-
least. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna
Ow.
tap the Mind Stone to play a Soul Ring. Gonna
Sure.
rearrange some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Entropic Spectre.
Ha! Joke's on you.
Oh no.
Mana Leak.
Unless it says additional 3. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you got me.
Get out of here. I wasn't impressed with this card. 5 mana flying.
It's
Power
pretty
top to deal the number of
mediocre.
cards in your opponent's hand, but then when it damages it, they discard a card.
Yeah. It's not great.
Yeah.
The art's
Now
really
if it,
fucking
now
cool,
if it had
though.
shadow,
Now if it had shadow, that'd be pretty sick.
then we'd be talking.
I'll pass
alright.
turn to you.
Jesus Christ.
Getting close to the 3 cards in hand there, buddy.
It's true, the racket might be the difference here, actually. Untap, upkeep. How many of those mind things, the mind rippers, did you get? I'm very
Mind
curious.
Rippers?
The one
Oh,
that makes
the buyback one?
No, the one that when it hits, you sacrifice him and you are able to make your opponent discard 3 cards.
Oh.
It has shadow. Could you not get that? Never mind. I'll draw.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
Yeah,
You've
that
got
one.
so many.
Dude, pass.
Oh my god. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh my god. Well, you know, it was bound to happen sooner or later.
For a shadow creature.
Sultari Visionary.
Oh.
2/2
yeah.
Shadow Boy.
It's a pretty good one.
And destroys enchantments. Not that you have any, but that could matter.
It's a pretty good one.
Okay. And then I'll pass to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. That is so bad.
This is gonna be so funny, this game. I like how we were both like, we're just gonna wall up and then we're just gonna deal mad shadow damage.
That's literally the strategy. Wall package for shadow creatures.
Yeah, because I was looking at like what are good white creatures now, and I'm like, oh yeah, shadow's a mechanic. Like,
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm gonna
Oh,
pacifism
dude.
the Sultai Visionary
cannot attack or block. Yeah, okay.
and pass.
Oh my god, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
I know that that's one of the better shadow creatures we
Yeah,
have
it is.
access to.
Yeah, now you know those things. That's the scary
Yeah.
part. Man, pass to you. We're gonna have to rip through some turns
Jesus
here to not
Christ.
run the clock.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. That's true, actually. Main one, pass to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Pass to you.
Jesus Christ, are you missing blue mana? Are you playing blue Esper? Because I'm missing black mana.
So you are playing black.
I am playing black. I mean, all the good fucking shadow creatures are black. Untap,
true.
upkeep, draw. Jesus Christ, main one, pass.
Oh my god. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main one.
What a thriller.
2, 3. Solitary Visionary.
Oh my god, sure.
Pass. Do you have another passive?
Maybe. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Okay, I can actually play this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast Thalicos Deceiver.
What the
It's a
heck is
1/1
this?
shadow, and when it hits you, I can sacrifice it to steal one of your creatures permanently.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah,
4
Yeah,
mana, I guess.
it's pretty
but
good.
that's
It's like
nuts.
it's actually really good. Yeah, I would even play this in like a non-shadow deck.
Yeah.
I'll pass
Jeez.
to you because it's
Untap,
basically
upkeep,
control creature
draw.
enchantment, but with upside.
Main one.
I guess
Yeah,
it's
I
a
know.
little slower.
I guess it's still pretty good. You can just start grabbing stuff. I guess I'd have to do this then.
Don't you dare.
I'm going to shackles it. So it does not untap during its controller's untap phase. So you only get to steal one of my things.
Right. Okay. Why? Why not just play pacifism at that point?
I don't know. I don't know. My removal kit is just so janky, dude. It's
guess.
crazy.
I guess this one you can bounce it. You can
Yeah.
bounce it. You realize? Wait. Are you sure you want to do this? Because it doesn't actually stop the ability.
I know, but then it won't be able to attack again.
No,
So it
but
won't
I
be
just
able to-
sacrifice it. I sacrifice it on hit.
Oh, you sacrifice it on hit?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just thought it was
yeah.
every single
No,
time.
no,
In that
that's
case, I
okay.
will. I'll
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
my
yeah,
shackles.
Yeah,
We'll know
that's what
that
I
I
was
have my
thinking.
shackles.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not every time it hits. That'd be fucking busted.
That's what I thought when you were like,
No,
it takes
yeah.
control whenever it deals damage. I'm like, what?
No, sorry. Yes.
I was like,
yes.
holy, that's crazy.
We just
I
play
will-
Magic like they play Yu-Gi-Oh on the show. We just save the cards and don't read them.
So I will attack you with the Solitary Visionary.
I will Maze of Shadows your Solitary Visionary.
Oh right, I forgot about that thing. That sucks. So
Ooh,
is
value.
it-
It just untaps it and doesn't do
Okay.
damage.
Wow,
That's so
that
funny.
sucks.
See,
I'm,
I
like,
really did
crying
tech against your deck.
inside. Yeah, jeez. I don't know, man. I guess I'll play
Just-
another Mind Stone.
Okay, that's good. You can draw cards with it.
And then I'll pass there, I suppose.
All right, untap.
God, this
upkeep,
game's gonna be
draw.
so long.
Main one, yeah, it's
Your
gonna be a
hand size is
grinder.
huge there, buddy.
I know. I have basically. Well, I mean, I have options. They're just not good.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go 1, and I'll cast. It just feels so bad. No, I'm just gonna go straight to combat and swing. Oh, you can block me.
Haha.
That's really
Haha.
unfortunate. Yeah, hang on.
Shadow
main
tech
one.
for shadow tech.
Holy shit, this is gonna be a long game. This
Yeah.
might be our first timeout. This is so bad. I can't even get through. I'll pass to you.
Tap, upkeep, draw.
Play the fucking
one.
anti-rack. Whatever. I don't remember that.
The anti-rack, the reverse rack.
The reverse rack. I don't remember what the card is called.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna
The Big
play
Mac.
Pegasus Stampede.
You're playing Pegasus Stampede. Why?
For situations exactly like this.
I
you
guess
have a
so.
fire though.
That's
so,
true. Yeah.
I'll just create a token
Hey, look at that beautiful beast.
and I'll throw it in the bin.
You're buybacking it?
I'll have to sack a land to buy back it.
Yeah.
This is such a bad card. Oh my god.
It's not great. I wish it was
Yeah.
better. If it was
I'll-
if it was like the rat one where you could pay mana, I'd actually be like
Yeah.
playable. But
I like might as well.
The
buy
art's
back it,
cool.
That's the thing. No, the art's very cool. It makes me
The
think
art's
of Stormherd.
yeah.
One day
for
maybe,
sure.
you know.
One day.
I'll sack a land to buy it back. Why not?
Wow. You cast it again?
No. Oops. I will. Yeah, I'll attack.
Oh, Maze of Shadow.
Second main, I'll play my swamp.
Okay.
Pass to you.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw.
I really should have put that
Jesus
other
Christ.
artifact in.
Which one?
The 4 only.
Oh, I thought you would have, but good
No.
to know. Good to know. I'll pay 3 here and cast Thalicos Dream Sower. It's a 1/1 with Shadow. I can choose not to untap it during my untap phase, and if it deals damage to you, I get to tap one of your creatures, and then as long as he's tapped, your creature can't untap.
Oh,
It's kind of like your shackles attached to a
Right.
shadow creature.
gotcha.
It is not good in this situation, but
Yeah.
such is life.
I mean, if I wasn't playing Shadow.
It's true. If you weren't playing Shadow, we'll pass to you.
Untap.
I'm a little disappointed because I wanted to see how this deck would work. I'm sure you had the same feeling.
Oh,
It's
totally.
like-
Yeah. Now I'm like, do I just like take out my walls in the
Yeah.
deck? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'll play Killthorn Outpost.
Oh, that's good. I was gonna put that in mine. I actually cut it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like token generation.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We literally just
Had
the same
the
process.
same deck. I'll go to combat and swing in with the Visionary.
Except it seems like you're not playing blue, which is interesting. I'll Maze of Shadows.
Okay, keep knocking on the door.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll pass there.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Freaking hell, dude! I can't play anything in my hand. Like nothing. I could swing in, and you could trade and kill one of my guys, but then I remove your threat, which is interesting. Like I can remove your visionary basically from the equation,
It's true.
but I lose one of my 2 creatures.
Very, very true.
I feel like I should just wait for a removal or something, but now I'm discarding cards. So I'm gonna pay 1 blue and cast Curiosity on my Dream Sower.
Nice.
With that, I'll pass to you.
Okay. I think in an effort to speed this up.
Sure.
I'm
Oh, did you
gonna-
sack a plains when Outpost entered?
I sacked a swamp.
It has to be
oh,
plains.
plains.
Yeah.
Shoot. No, that's swamp I sacked. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. I will tap the Soul Ring and tap to sack draw the Mind
Okay,
Stone.
sure.
Seeing what that is, I will spend the 2nd mana from the Soul Ring to tap sack.
Sure. I mean that's fair.
Let's see
I
if
don't
we can
think
go a little quicker.
I don't think either of our decks are
No,
playing
untap,
expensive
upkeep,
cards.
Draw, main 1. Oh shoot! On your end step, I would also like to.
Yeah, you can Calderon Outpost.
yeah.
Sure.
Which would be get me some boys,
Nice. A nice Theros soldier.
and then untap them on the untap step. I've already drew. 1, 2, 3, 2 shackles. This guy, and then I guess I need that. Play plains because I need a plains to keep generating boys, so I can eventually Zerg you. Maybe one day. We'll see. I'll pass turn to you.
I mean, 2 of my creatures can't even block your soldiers.
I know. Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. That's actually a pretty decent draw.
Wall of
I will-
Essence is really good though for my
Yeah.
dinky boy strategy.
Yep. And I can block your Pegasus too, which is
Yeah.
nice. I will pay 3 and cast Sultari Champion,
Ooh.
which is a 2/2, and when it attacks, all my creatures get +1/+1.
It's pretty good.
Or all other creatures get +1/+1.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not bad. And I think I'm also going to pay 1 and Curiosity him as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a couple Curiosities, which I was pretty happy about.
Yeah, no, those are good cards.
Especially when your creatures are hypothetically unblockable.
The big
We'll
value
pass.
players. At
More
the
soldiers.
And yeah, make a soldier. Yeah.
So I have a question for you in your
Draw.
shadow pool. Like
What?
I found that I just had a ton of 1-ofs. Like I did
Oh,
not
really?
have. Yeah, I did not have like especially the good shadow creatures. I just had like one of, like a bunch of
Interesting.
1-ofs. Yeah,
I
there's a-
definitely had like 2-ofs and 3-ofs, but I missed some of the good ones.
right,
Like really
okay.
good ones. So it'll be interesting to see if the consistency pays off or the better ones pay off.
Right.
I'm gonna shackles the.
Ah. Sure.
To make this worth it, I do need to wait to get more guys before I can attack you. So
Fair.
I think I actually passed there before I can actually net damage on you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Finally, main one, I get a swamp. Good lord.
Wow.
Unlock half my fucking hand here. This is interesting, because I can now get in and kill your visionary no matter what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like that. But I also don't like giving you the... you know what? No. I'm going to go to combat. I am going to start swinging. I'm going to go in with the team here.
The Shadow Force.
The Shadow Force, yeah. So we have a 2-2, a 2-2, and a 2-2. They're all 2-2s.
I think to mitigate damage, how I've set it up, I almost have to block this guy.
Okay, so you're going to stop me stealing your creature.
Yeah. And these two trade. I mean, unless you got combat.
Yeah,
tricks.
I could pull him out with the maze.
Mm-hmm.
It is an option.
That is interesting, actually. Because you could pull him out and tap my guy, and then you kind of have a beater.
Yeah, I think I am going to do that. So I'll untap my guy, remove him from combat, and then I will hit you for 4.
Okay.
I will draw 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will also target your visionary with this guy.
2 tap as long as he's tapped.
Yeah. And I will toggle normal untapping on these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's some progress.
yeah, getting closer.
Main 2, I'm going to play... This is actually going to put a lot of pressure on you, so I'm going to pay 2, cast... This is probably one of my better shadow creatures. Dothy Warlord.
Ooh.
It has power equal to the number of shadow creatures in play, not just creatures I could... Yeah. So it's actually even better against your deck.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I'm gonna have
that's
to freaking...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's a 6/1.
Yeah. Yikes.
Okay, I'm gonna follow that up by paying 3 and casting a Wall of Tears, which is when it blocks any creatures, you bounce them to their hand. Which is
Man, that's actually pretty devastating for me.
It's pretty good. And with that, I'll pass to you.
And it's a lot of pressure. At the end, I will generate another token because
Sure.
not. And then
You need the removal.
Untap, upkeep, draw. It is nice that you're tapped out.
I am tapped out. Wrath of God, and I cry.
That would be hilarious.
Cataclysm, and we both cry.
Yeah, really. I think I would prefer to have that push comes to shove.
I'm curious how many walls you ended up going with.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
5. I'm gonna play an Entropic Spectre,
Oh,
which is right now a 6/6.
6/6 flyer seems
Yeah.
pretty good. I only have one thing that can block that as well.
Such a mediocre card though, because it's like it's got a window.
It is literally good in this exact situation.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
it's like you want it to hit you, but also it's dealing 6 damage.
Had we been playing cards every turn like a normal game of Magic, you know,
Yeah.
like it wouldn't be good. I'd much rather have a Hypnotic Spectre in that situation.
Oh, totally. This is tough. I'm gonna get hit hard next turn. Oh, that was probably a bad play because now you can. I messed up. Wow, I think I
play
just
it if you
threw
don't
it,
want to.
actually.
You can take the Entropic back if you want. It just happened.
Because the thing is, you can just take control of it. And think
It is
about
true.
that.
Yeah,
So I actually don't think that's the play.
it's all good.
Retcon.
Retcon gem.
I'm going to pay 1 to return shackles to my hand off of this guy, the Dream Sower. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess there's no way I could have created a token. That's fine. This is so tough. I'm gonna take so much hurt from this, but I don't think I can have you steal my creatures.
I can only steal 1.
That is true. Yeah, I really can't take the damage. I'm gonna opt to shackle that guy. So at least I'll take the 1 hit.
Sounds
The
good.
Warlord. Then, okay, so I technically netted damage. Because I also don't want that wall to get bigger than my Spectre.
That's fair. That's
That'll be
fair.
a sad day.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
Complex board states. This hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah, this many cards on field.
Or at least like we've had like Rube Goldberg machine board states, but not like
Yeah.
this
yeah,
many
like having-
creatures.
That's true. That's true. I'm gonna play Floodplains tapped. It's just the tutor or like the fetch for plains or an island.
Yep.
And then what do I want to do here? What I'll do, keep pushing onto you with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do the Dothy Mind Ripper here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so if it hits you, I can sack it to make you discard 3 cards.
That's good.
And then
Quite
I'm
good.
going to pay 1 and cast Spirit Link on my Warlord.
That's
So
like
whenever it deals
lifelink.
damage, it's lifelink. It's basically lifelink.
Okay, got you.
And then we're going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing with the Warlord, the Deceiver. Yeah, just the Warlord and the Deceiver. So do you have no
take
blocks? So yeah.
Taking
Yeah.
7.
Well, you're taking, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shadow creatures. You're taking.
Oh, because you added another, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 8.
I gain 7 life from the life link, or the spirit link, and then I will choose to sacrifice this Deceiver and take the tapped Solitary Visionary.
Okay. Ooh, that's so tricky.
Yeah.
I can start destroying enchantments too. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm trying
This
to
is
aim
slowly
for.
looking like I'm on the back foot here. This isn't good.
I'll pass to you.
Untap, keep, draw. Oh my god, you hate to see that. I'm gonna play at plains.
It's a lot of land.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play the Entropic Spectre.
Okay. It's a 4/4.
Because you'll untap and you're going to be coming in for 3, and then you can tap down probably the Entropic Spectre. Just in a bind, that's all.
Oh, for sure. Take your time. Well, I mean, I guess we have to
Yeah.
have a clock.
I'll pass
but...
turn, yeah. I'll try to
Okay.
play fast, just because like if we do
True.
go to a game 3, we'll have at least a little time to try to play.
It's true. It's true. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. It's not a bad draw. I am gonna choose to untap these 2, by the way. And then I will play a Svippity Swamp. I will crack the floodplains to grab a island. Comes in play untapped. So I will go to combat, straight to combat, and I will swing in with the Shadow team for a total of
7.
5. Oh,
5.
no, 5. 5.
Yeah, sorry.
5. Yeah, 5. This guy should be tapped.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go in for 5 here. I'm going to destroy the shackles on my Warlord. So unattach that. Give it back to you. And
when you target it, can I in response return it to my hand?
yes, you can. Yep.
Sweet.
Totally.
Do that.
Okay, so you bounce it. That's fair. I will not make you discard cards, and I will not tap your creatures.
Interesting. Okay.
And I think I'm going to go to main 2 and close out this game by
Oh.
paying 5 mana and casting Time Warp for the first time.
Oh my
in Filthy
god.
Casual
Of course.
season.
Ugh,
Get an extra turn, and I think we're
I
going to
was
run
waiting
back.
for it. Yeah.
We're going to run back the combat step and then swing in for lethal
Yeah, I
there.
think you got it. I got no blockers.
Okay.
And that pacifism paying off huge.
That passive is almost good. Frozen by conscious. Card did not
Man.
resist.
Yeah. If the pacifism wasn't there, I would have. Oh my gosh. I mean, if I could have swung in with the Solitary Visionary, got rid of the pacifism.
Yep.
Oof.
Yeah. That was a
Different
close
game.
one.
Yeah.
Sideboarding is going to be interesting.
Yeah. Oh,
Sounds
yeah, we're gonna have
gonna be
a lot of room
interesting.
for change here.
That's right. All right, bud. I'll see you in game 2.
All right. See you in game 2.
Ciao.
All right. Oh my god, I cannot believe Colin is playing a shadow deck. That is too crazy. And we both rolled white. The chances of that
I guess it truly shows. Maybe we're both in the same mind space, but sideboarding is interesting. I ended up taking out the meek stones altogether because I think, like Colin seems surprised by some of the shadow creatures I had, so I don't think he has any of the big power ones. So I took out the meek stones to leverage against that. If we do lose the game, I might bring them in, just depending on what we see. I also took out the Wall of Tears and the Wall of Souls. I kept in a couple of walls just because, you know, he had token generation and he had a couple of other things like the flyers to block. But I did take out the walls, and I did take out the drifters as well because they're 3/3s, but I don't think it's going to really matter since all his stuff has shadow anyways. I guess there's an argument to be had that it could get through his shadow creatures, but I took them out regardless. I also took out the Shadow Rift because obviously all his stuff has shadow anyways, so I don't think it's worthwhile. And then we brought in a bunch of cards I think are going to help a lot. We brought in double Soltari Visionary, which he just has those annoying enchantments we want to destroy. Brought in the Aura of Silence, same concept, get rid of his auras and his artifacts. And we brought in a couple remove souls to counter his shadow creatures, and then we brought in a one Wrath of God just to clean up the battlefield in case it is necessary. I think we have the better shadow creature package. I don't know if he has stuff like the Warlords or the Mind Rippers, and he wasn't playing blue at all, it seemed. So I don't think he'll expect cards like these unstable shapeshifters. So wish me luck. We're going to go into game 2, see if we can clear this up for the holidays and the new year. We'll see if Colin can walk in the shadow of our victory. That was a bad joke, but we're going to go into game 2. Wish me luck.
All right. So yeah, no, that is crazy that we're both playing Shadow. I mean, go figures. Great minds think alike, I guess. It's a shadowy Christmas. But yeah, I feel like the cuts were pretty easy. I'll keep it pretty brief. We got rid of all of our walls of shadows because it seems like they won't matter too much, which is nice because we want shadow creatures more than anything. And we also took out a Mind Stone because we had 4 of them. Going down to 3 isn't the end of the world. We took out the Shackles just because I think they're pretty inefficient for what we want to do. And we also took out the Pegasus Stampede because honestly the card's kind of bonk. But we do have Oubliettes and Terrors, so we have a little more efficient removal and suppression. We also added in the Black Vices to punish Kieran for holding onto cards, making him have to play stuff inefficiently. We also brought some disenchants because there's a lot of enchantments being thrown around, and honestly destroying enchantments at this point feels almost as good as destroying creatures. Yeah, I don't know. I was debating throwing in some of the humility stuff because I do think I'd win in creature generation. But I want to see how this shadow stuff dukes out, because if Kieran put a lot of walls in his deck, he has a lot of dead creatures, in which case I can take advantage of that. Yeah, the humility kind of flies in the face of that a little bit, but who knows, maybe if we win this one and it does go to a game 3, even if we have enough time for it, I can throw it in there and really change things up yet again. But let's go into game 2 and we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Like a shadow in the valley of death, I approach Colin. Ready to
also
slither
a
up.
shadow in the valley of death.
Yeah. Who's the shadowiest in the valleyest of deathest?
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my god. This is so funny. I cannot.
It's incredible. Like the chances are so low. I think we both. I wonder what your thought process was, because I rolled white. I had no idea about shadow. I rolled white, and then as I was opening the packs, I saw some white shadow cards, and I'm like, that is a strategy we could do. And I was like, there's this strategy, that strategy, and I'm like, shadow's one of those. And then when I started building the deck, I'm like, we'll do so I'm curious if it was a similar process for you.
Yeah, it was actually the visionaries that I saw that I'm like, those are actually pretty good if they get through and kill enchantments. Enchantments have become more of a thing recently, so.
True.
But yeah, very, very similar. I was also looking at a lot of the good white support cards, and it kind of helps shadow as well, because white's kind of good at keeping you alive right now.
Yeah.
And if you're going balls to the walls offense, it makes sense
That's
to
true.
have some stuff to keep you alive.
It is true. It is true. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested because you didn't play the blue. It doesn't seem like you played the blue, so it looks like you're maybe missing out on some of the shadow stuff. But
yeah.
We have got about 50-ish minutes, so wish you luck.
We gotta go fast.
Shuffle up and draw. Good luck, my man.
It's not that bad actually. This is pretty decent. I think I'm gonna keep.
You're gonna keep.
Yes, sir.
His hand is not good. I'm gonna mulligan. I don't think I can keep this.
Okie doke.
Right. This, on the other hand, is equally bad. Do I want to go to 5? I'm just gonna burn a point.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn a point. Go back to 7 on the next mulligan.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down to 2 mulligan points, and okay, this actually is this good? Oh, this isn't good either. Okay, I'm going back to 6. I'm going back to 6.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going back to 6. This is bad. Oh, this is so bad.
Oh no.
Okay, we're going to 5. We're going to 5. It's okay. It's okay.
Kieran spent all his mulligan points.
Okay, no, it's okay. No, I've got 2 mulligan points left, but I think I can play this at 5. I think I can play this at 5. So I'm gonna put this to the bottom.
It's gonna be embarrassing if I lose now. Although the rack is very close.
It's true. It's true. I'm gonna put this to the bottom as well. Okay, I've got 5 cards in hand.
Okay.
It's your turn.
All right. Gonna hop to main 1. Play plains. Play a Soul Warden.
Ooh,
Pass to
and with a
you.
Soul Warden tech. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that came from the sideboard. Untap, upkeep, draw.
No, it was my main board.
one. Oh, it was a main board.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just didn't see any of them.
fair enough. I'll play a Swamp, and I will pass to you.
Awesome. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I guess I'll swing at you for 1 and draw First Blood.
I'll take 1.
And main 2, I will play a Black Vice, which was in my sideboard.
Ooh,
I'll pass
okay.
to you.
Untap,
But it
upkeep,
seems
I
like
will-
you'll be having the opposite problem.
It might be, yeah. I'll take 1 because of I have 5 cards in hand, and go to draw. Main 1, that's actually a pretty good land. But for now, I will play an island,
Okay.
and I will pass it back to you.
Interesting. Untap, upkeep,
Gotta keep my
draw,
mana leaks up, you know?
Main 1. That's scary. I will play plains. I'll swing for 1.
I'll take 1.
And I'll pass turn to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, take 1 from the Vice, draw.
Wow,
Main
so efficient.
1. Yeah. I'll play a City of Brass.
Oh, okay.
I'll tap it to take 1, and I'll pay 3 and cast Dothri Marauder. Dothy
the heck?
Marauder. It's a 3/1 shadow.
Oh, just 3/1 shadow. I
Yeah.
gain a life from that.
You gain a life from that, and
Hey.
I'll pass it over to you.
Gains. Untap, upkeep, draw. I guess I can't get my free beats anymore.
I can't block you.
Oh, it's shadow. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Trusting plays, but I think. Yeah, I mean, may as well. I'm not going to block Soul Warden. That's crazy.
Alright,
Swing for
take
1.
my 1.
Go to main 2. Pay 3.
Appreciate it if you didn't cast anything.
Get a Sultari champion.
Ooh, it's a good one. Okay.
I'll pass to you, sir.
Alright, untap.
Which will gain me a life as well.
It's true. Draw.
I don't remember
main-
the Soul Warden triggers.
It's true. I'll play an island. I'm gonna pay 3 and cast Propaganda.
Ooh,
So you have to pay 2 mana for every creature that attacks.
okay.
And with that, I will pass it back to you.
Interesting. Starting to happen. I'm getting a little starved, so I'm going to play Equipoise.
Ooh, Equipoise.
So, during your upkeep for each land, target player controls an excess of the number of lands I control. Target land he or she control phases out. Repeat this process for artifacts and then for creatures.
Okay, so if I have more artifacts, creatures, or lands than you're gonna phase my
Yeah.
stuff out on your upkeep.
Yep. I'll pass to you.
Alright. Untap, upkeep,
You have
draw.
slowed me down with propaganda.
Good. That was the goal. Main 1. I think I'm
Grants
just gonna
to a
pass
halt.
to you.
Interesting. So I will phase out your City of Brass during my upkeep.
Sounds good.
Draw, main 1. I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to play another Black Vice. And then during combat, I'll swing at you for 1. Oh, I can't.
guess-
I can.
you have to
I
pay
the
2.
mana up.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, I'll take 1.
I'll pass to you. Very slow beats.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Oh, I get
When does it
phase
phase back?
It phases back
yeah,
in my
phases
turn.
back on your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at least it makes your counter magic a little challenging.
You know what though? I think this works. I'm gonna pay 1 life to get a white mana and cast Spirit Link on my Marauder.
Ooh, okay.
And then we will swing in combat, and I will go in for 3.
Go in for 3, deal 3. So I guess you're still netting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna block.
Okay, so
No.
we're gonna trade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna gain 3 life still,
Mm-hmm.
and these guys are both dead.
Slow game, slow.
Slow game, slow. Pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Gain 1. Oh, that's funny. It's so clunky now.
I just don't want to take double black vice damage.
Yeah, you kind of are forced to play stuff. I'll pay 3, why not? And I'll Sultari Champion again.
I will mana leak the Sultari Champion.
Okay. I'll pass to you.
Alright.
Because I
Don't
cannot
hit.
attack.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1.
Shucks, Propaganda's so good right now.
Propaganda's pretty good. I will pay 1 and cast Soul Ring.
Ooh.
Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and cast the Thalakos Deceiver, which is the one that steals your creature. And with that, I will pass to you.
Oh no. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Oh, it's okay then, I guess. Oh, I gain a life for that. Entering the field.
Yep.
So I'll pay 2 and swing at you with the Soul Warden.
Okay, I'll take 1.
The Soul Warden is ripping people apart.
Soul Warden
Pass
beats.
to you. Soul Warden beats. I think those black voices are pretty moot at this point.
It's true. Upkeep, draw, main 1. I guess I'll just keep putting on the pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dothy Mind Ripper.
Ooh.
Gain 1 for that, and then I'll go to combat, and I will swing and hit you.
In response to attackers,
Oh.
going to terror.
Oh. Oh, he has shadow, you can't terrorize.
Actually.
Yeah, sure. Actually. Yeah, alright, sounds good. It's disappointing. I'll pass to you.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Well, this feels really bad, but I'm gonna do it. 1, 2,
Sure.
3, 4. Wrath of Gods.
Oh, Wrath of God. Alright, sure. Sounds good.
I'm gonna have to discard it either way, probably. So.
It's a 2 for 1, but you gotta keep
Yeah.
2 cards in your hand, so.
Yeah, I think net it might be the play. We'll see.
Hmm.
Comments, please flame me if that is not the play. I'll pass to you.
I think it's worthwhile.
Yeah.
I guess
It's
it
just
depends what you're
for-
saving.
Yeah, I mean it's a freaking mind ripper.
Untap,
Oh boy.
upkeep, draw, main 1. That is hilarious, and pass to you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
You came here to watch 2 guys play clunkiest game of Magic. That you came to the right spot.
Geez.
You can see my hand card.
2. Mind Stone.
Sure. Hey, it draws cards.
Yeah. Sets me up too. I'll pass there.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Holy shit. Pass to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep,
It's
draw.
getting to the point where if I don't draw the right card next turn, I'm gonna start getting black vice.
Oh my god, that's pretty funny. I mean, there's a way I can guarantee you won't get black vice if you want that help.
I mean, that's up to you. Mind
You know what,
twist?
Kieran? This is
You
your
gonna mind twist me?
holiday gift. Holiday gift.
God. Here's a 3x mind or 4x mind twist. Oh,
Mind
thanks.
twist.
This card's getting banned. This card is getting banned, dude. I fucking hate this card. It's so good. There you go. You can see how bad my hand
Oh my god,
was.
the Howl from Beyonds. I'm so glad I got rid of those. And Aura
Can't-
Silence.
Can't
Soul
enchant a
Kiss.
creature, can't howl from beyonds, can't
Yeah.
cast aura.
Oh my god. I mean, it's nice to get those out of the way, I suppose.
It's true. It is true.
I'll pass to you.
I have no way to win this game now. Untap, keep draw, main 1. You know, I can't even cast this. This is great. Pass to you.
Oh my god. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Okay, so there's a play I can do that will probably guarantee the win for me. It's just gonna take forever.
Go for it. I mean, if it's inevitable, I might just scoop.
Okay, because this even has the potential to get you back up to Black Vice territory. I mean, if you have a counter spell, like fuck me, I guess, but whatever. I'm gonna cast Armageddon.
Oh my god. Yeah, alright, sure. I have no
Okay.
counter.
And then I'm gonna play my land for turn, which is a
Okay.
Mishra's Factory. And then I'm gonna
yeah.
Mind Stone. Oh, I guess
It doesn't
can
have
still
haste.
attack?
It doesn't have haste.
Okay, I might
Yeah.
as well wait then. And then I'll pass turn to you.
Okay, that's
So
kind
now
of
you're a
funny.
3-color deck on 2 mana.
It's true. Armageddon was good. Draw for turn and pass to you.
Alright. Tap. Keep draw. Main 1.
It was a good Armageddon. I'll give that to
Yeah.
you.
I'll play a swamp. I'll Mind Stone for a Mind Stone. I'll swamp for.
Need to pay 2 for the Mind Stone.
Oh, 2 for the Mind Stone. Oh, you're right. I will not Mind Stone then. Because I don't want to get beats in to hopefully end this game one day.
Sure.
And I'll swing for 2.
Propaganda?
Oh my god, I forgot Propaganda's a thing. No! It's gonna take forever.
Get got.
Okay, I'll play a Mind Stone so I can start paying the freaking propaganda cost next turn.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, I'll pass to you.
I will allow the fact you went to combat with the Vicious Factory
Sorry.
and took a slide.
Yeah. Well, this game's gotta end sooner or later.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1, pass.
Oh my god. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
You now have enough to Vicious Factory and attack.
I know, I'm excited. I'll play a Swamp too for good measure.
Sure.
Swamp and Vicious Factory, attack.
I'll
Take
take
2. Take 2.
I'll
We're
take
getting
2,
there.
take You good?
Yeah, pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw,
God.
main 1, pass.
Untap, up.
I mean, the black faces will help if I don't draw anything.
It's true, yeah. 1 for the Mishras, 2 for the propaganda, combat
Yep.
to attack.
Take my
It's
2.
2. Pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
See how fast Colin can grind this out.
Uh,
I'll take my 2.
Pass.
Untap,
There's so much
upkeep.
double clicking. I need
I
more
take-
time for game 3.
I take 2 damage from the vices. I draw for turn. Play Maze of Shadows.
Oh, thank
Fuck,
God. I was like, no.
No, if
For
it was
a
colored-
second.
Yeah, I'll pass to you.
Untap.
That's probably one of the worst lands I could have drawn.
Upkeep, draw. Main 1. Oh, do I do that?
Just hit me for 2, you bastard.
You're at 5.
I'm taking 2 more next turn. I'm gonna be down
I guess that's true,
2.
yeah. Because I'd be relying on a
Yeah.
land to finish you next turn, whereas I can,
Yeah.
like, pretty much guarantee it.
Yeah.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, black face, draw. Main 1, I really wish I could play this because it would kill me and I would want sweet death, but I'll pass to you.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. You know what? I'm just gonna pass turn and finally let the black vice is gonna kill.
Untap, upkeep, black face is on the stack.
Mm-hmm.
Tap for 3.
Ooh.
Uh,
Soul ring, soul ring.
concede. all right. Let's
Wow.
go game. Let's go sideboard. We need to.
Okay,
blitz
we gotta
this.
go quick. We gotta go quick.
We got 34 minutes. I'll see you on the other side, my bud. Good
Okay,
luck.
see you on the other side.
All right, Colin took it from us. That Armageddon was clutch, but we are on the clock, so I'm going to make this quick. I swapped out the remove souls for the terrors. I realized I don't know why I didn't just put these in. I also threw in the force of will because I really need to deal with that Armageddon if it's going to hit the field. And yeah, otherwise we're bringing it the way we did, and hope that we can beat him before he destroys our mana base and makes me cry. So wish me luck. Let's see if Colin can take us in game 3.
Honestly, I think I might just keep what we got going. I don't feel like Pestilence is any better, especially because I'm generating tokens. Also, Mind Stones, we're getting enough Mind Stones. Pegasus Stampede, kind of a dead card. Humility, I know I was saying I might put it in, but I feel like it's really just a weird oppression game, and whoever gets the right enchantments will probably win. If I had more disenchants, I'd probably do it after seeing how many more enchantments Kieran's running, but we don't. So I think I'm just gonna lock in and, you know, try my best. I got no curveballs to throw at him at this point. Let's see what happens.
Armageddon, Colin. You dirty, dirty boy.
Hey,
Don't
man,
look
it's a
back at
good-
season
it's a
1 where
good
I
workout.
Armageddoned you.
Oh my god, I remember that game. That took so long.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good Armageddon. You had me there. So let's not waste any time. I think we have about 30 minutes left.
Shuffle,
Good luck. Shuffle,
Good luck to
shuffle,
you too,
draw.
sir. At least today, a white deck will win.
I won with the white deck last episode. I will be keeping.
You will be keeping. I
will.
actually think
You have
I can
7
keep
mulligan
this.
points gone.
I think I can keep this. It's bold, but I can keep it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Sounds
Off
good.
to you, sir.
Untap, upkeep, main 1. Let's throw down a plains and pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Ooh, this could be interesting. Plains. Land tax.
Oh,
I'll pass to you.
fine. That's kind of annoying. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. That's really annoying. Do I really want to play a land behind just to get around this shit? I'm gonna take the risk. Pass to you.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
Pass to me.
Play a Soul Ring.
Okay.
Tap
to
the
God,
Soul
if you don't-
Ring to
if you
play
don't
the
play-
rack, and then
You
I'll
don't
pass to
play-
you.
You son of a bitch! Untap, upkeep, draw. You just freaking just strip mined me. You just strip mined me more or less.
Also, to clarify, if this ends up in a stalemate, you win.
Why?
Because isn't that the
both won
person who
one.
wins the first time? Or are we
No,
doing
no,
it
no,
like
no,
that?
no. It's
I
we go to
forget.
turns. We go to turns. I think I just have to give you it. It sucks, but
Give me all my lands.
yeah. I'll play City of Brass. I'll pass to you.
Okay. Untap, upkeep. The land text draws, and I can search
3 basic lands.
3 basic.
to your
I have to
hand.
show them.
Mhm. Okay.
Lands, swamp, shuffle, draw card, main phase. We got there.
Okay.
Up to 4 mana to play with, okay? Interesting. I think I do this. So I will pay 2 to play a Dothy Ghoul. So it just gets, whenever another creature of shadow is put into the graveyard from play, put a +1/+1 counter on it, which is,
I will mana leak that.
okay. And
Take
then
one from the City of Brass.
I will Soul Ring out a Mind Stone.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn to you, and I actually don't have to discard cards, which is pretty crazy.
Nice. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
You're gonna help me siphon all my lands off my deck.
I'm really not liking that. No, not at all. I think I'm gonna try to shoot you out one more time. I'm gonna go 2 and pay a life to get the Warlord out.
Okay.
I'll pass to you.
Interesting. I'll untap, upkeep, draw.
I can't give you 6 basic lands.
Man. How cheeky do I want to be? 'Cause I could lock you down on 2 mana for a while and force you to help filter me.
It's true.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 and play Greed.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Boy, I'm gonna go 2, take a damage, and cast a Sultai Trooper, Sultari Trooper.
Mhm.
Go to combat, I'll hit you for 2.
Okay, take 2.
Pass to you. Play your games.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Now this is tricky because I do need to get something out to help block it. I think I will go and play a Plains. 1. Ooh, wait. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't think I can get around that. 2, 3. I'll play Sultari Visionary.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'll play a Phyrexian Vault.
Ooh, nice.
And I'll
Okay.
pass turn to you. Got all the card draw now.
Yeah, you have a lot of just utility there.
Yeah.
Uh,
See if I
untap-
can edge my way out of this. That Warlord, if you didn't have the Warlord, I probably could run it a little longer.
Probably. It is
That
gonna get
Warlord's a
bigger.
good card.
It's true. Keep, draw. Main 1. Ooh, that was a perfect draw. Okay. Well, I get to play around your stupid little land tax now, so I'll play an island.
Mhm.
And then I will pay 2 mana and pacifism the visionary.
Oh my gosh, we're back at this.
Yeah.
Yoke.
Go to combat, I'll swing it for 4, or for 5 actually.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn.
Because the warlord gets, obviously there's 3 of them. This
Yeah.
guy gets +1 when he attacks, and I'll pass to you.
Untap.
Clock's ticking.
Keep draw. I know. That warlord is huge.
Yeah. That was actually one of the few shadow creatures I had 2 of.
Hmm.
So
Man, this is actually so hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can play Field of Souls. So whenever a non-token creature is put into my graveyard from play, put an essence token into play, treat it as a 1/1 with flying.
Huh. Okay.
I feel like I'm battle
That's
cruising.
actually pretty good.
It's pretty solid. It was actually one of the cards that was recommended in the comments.
Oh,
Shout out.
nice.
Teamcraft.
Nice.
Probably wasn't a Teamcraft comment, but I'll pass there.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Didn't play a land, so you're still stalling me out a bit.
Hmm.
Do I care? I have blockers right now, so I can get in for maximum pain.
Max Payne.
Max pain, the
Fuck
game.
me up.
I guess, you know what, I'll let you go for your silly lands. I'll play a swamp.
Interesting.
I'm gonna
Okay.
pay 3 and cast Soul Kiss on the trooper.
Okay.
So I can pay, basically I can pay 1 black and 1 life to give a creature +2/+2, and I can only do it 3 times per turn.
Okay. Interesting.
But it is a big buff.
Yeah, it is a big buff. It's scary,
And,
actually.
We're gonna go combat and swing in. I'm gonna
Okay.
pay 2 life because I have to take one from the City of Brass,
Mhm.
and I am gonna pump him up. So you're gonna be taking 2, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7.
In response, I'm going to Phyrexian sack my Visionary to reduce 1 damage.
Sure. So you
To
take
draw a
6. Sounds good.
Okay.
So you take 6 and pass to you.
Untap. Draw. Main 1.
Oh, don't forget your land tax if you want.
Oh, my land tax. Should I put that back in then?
Oh, actually, you also
oh, fuck.
get
I
the.
double drew. I'll just throw
Yeah,
this back
sure.
on top.
I mean, you're gonna have to shuffle after the land tax.
Yeah.
Well, you would have to. You wouldn't draw any cards. You'd have to
Yeah.
do that first. Yeah.
Yeah.
You also do get the spirit from the field of
Oh,
souls.
yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I'm like busy in my brain. I'm like, what can actually save me? I'll go Swamp Song Plains this time.
Okay.
Swamp.
And with that, Colin had no more basic lands left in his deck.
Basically. We did draw, which is nice. 1, 2, 3. Get another Visionary out there.
Sure.
Man, if I had a Soul Warden right now, holy, I'd be loving life. I haven't played a land this turn. So I'll play a Plains. This might help me a little bit in the long run if I play Equipoise. I got like all my support. It's so funny. Pass turn to you.
All right.
Despite having all the support in my deck, if I can somehow survive, I'll be laughing. But it's not looking great.
Well, on top of keep draw, see what I can get here. Main 1. It's pretty good. I mean, you have 4 lands now. Don't think I need to give you. I'll play a Soul Ring.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pay 3 and cast a champion.
Okay.
And go to combat. And oh, really? Yes. Doesn't really matter. You kind of have to block the trooper. I'm gonna swing with both.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna block the trooper.
Okay, I will pump him up so that I just kill you.
You kill the Visionary.
Yeah, I kill the visionary and I just do 1, 2,
4.
3, 4. Unless you want to. Oh, you don't have mana to vault. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, I'll pass to you, man. Do or die.
Yeah. Yikes.
Shadow of victory.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I guess, yeah, I'll phase out
Yeah.
Did my draw. Land tax didn't kick in, which is totally fine. Now, is there a way I can freaking live?
Greed and draw Wrath of God.
Honestly, I think that is it.
My feeling. I don't know what's in your hand. You have 7 cards. Most of them are probably basic lands.
Yeah, mostly basic lands because land tax has been popping off for me. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I need 4 mana for Wrath of God. Two of it has to be plains.
That's right.
And greed.
All right. If you draw it, it'll be the best moment in Filthy Casuals history. Nah, this is a call Link didn't draw it, and he's trying to figure out.
I'm gonna play a swamp for turn.
Okay, sure.
And greed.
Oh, kill yourself? Sure. Actually, can't pay 2 life if you don't have 2 life, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It is a weird rule, but it is technically a rule. I guess you don't have shadow guys to block me, eh?
No, that's the unfortunate part.
Right.
I guess I could sack
yeah.
the Mind Stone.
You have the vault. You have the Mind Stone and you have the vault.
So I play the swamp for turn. The most efficient way I can do this is I have to do the Mind Stone. Or no, I don't, because I have the Soul Ring.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Soul Ring. So I can either sack a spirit or not. What would be if I do get Armageddon? Having the Mind Stone's better.
Wrath of God, you mean?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Wrath of God will kill the spirits.
Yeah.
So yeah.
May as well, yeah. Tap 2, sack spirit.
This is big.
Oh, I guess I already. Yeah. Oh fuck. God damn it.
What?
Do you want to see what it is?
Sure. What did you get? Hey man, that
all
land
the
tax.
basics I got.
Me stalling out the land tax might have actually just got.
Yeah, actually though.
Holy
Yeah, I think
shit.
you got it. Well, let me think.
Sure. Take your time.
No, dude, I think you got me because I can't even. My removal in hand is Oubliette, and I can't play that because I had to greed.
Black. Yeah. Actually, in hindsight, it might have been better not to greed and to go through the other processes of drawing.
I honestly had too many card drops.
But the issue with Oubliette right now is you phased out 2 of my creatures. You can't even target them.
Yeah.
Actually, Wrath of God, it wouldn't have mattered then.
Oh yeah, because of the
phasing. Yeah. And I
let's see what I would have gotten. Just like if I sack the Mind Stone, draw into fucking other planes.
Oh no. I guess that is
damn.
kind of a downside to Equipoise.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
You're not being able to target your opponent's stuff at that point.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. It was crazy. Like I literally got like all my support. That's why I was like, I can probably play this one land hand because I can just get land tax and Soul Ring out.
That's true.
So even
But you
if
only had
Kieran
1 land.
decides I only had the 1 plains.
Oh shit.
Nice. So I was like, worst case, I play land tax first turn. He plays second land. I get my lands I need. If he doesn't play land, I just play Soul Ring.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Damn, man, that was tight.
That was funny. I really want to see Shadow played against a not Shadow deck.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have to try it. Dude, I had a Dothri Cutthroat, which is so good in this matchup.
Dothri
I got
Cutthroat?
it. Yeah, it's the one.
Oh, yeah.
Destroy target creature with Shadow.
Oh, yeah. I think I had a few of those too, but I'm like, there's no way he's going to play Shadow.
Well, I played that because there's some Shadow creatures that give other creatures Shadow, and there's a couple other cards to give creatures Shadow. So I figured, you know.
I mean, you've broken even in the season now. This is it. I can no longer win season.
That's true. You can no longer win season 3, but you can tie it up. You need to win the next, like, 4 episodes. Yeah. If that's assuming we have a 10 episode season, which I think we do. So it's possible. I mean, it's possible.
I'll just ban all your cards again and sit on.
Oh god, yeah. If I win the next 4, I'm just my collection's annihilated.
Yeah,
like,
I mean that's what we said last time, I guess, but your collection did take a really heavy hit. I could really reshape a lot of the meta too, like taking out like Soul Rings and stuff.
It's true. Actually, we'll have to talk about Soul Ring. Maybe we can gentleman ban it because I figure it is a fast mana thing we both have access to.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's kind of overstaying its welcome a little bit.
It's true. It's true. It is definitely no Black Lotus, but we have Next episode is Portal Second Age, which is probably another disappointing Portal set, but who knows? Maybe there's going to be some cool cards in there.
Yeah.
We'll have to take a look and see. There were some cool tutor cards in the first Portal, so that was interesting. But yeah, we have Portal Second Age. It's going to be simpler, Colin. No deck. I don't think we're going to end up doing a deck. Or maybe we did. Did we do a deck set review for Portal? Actually, maybe we did. Maybe we did. But it'll be
yeah.
It'll be a simple set though, because those are
Yeah.
like the standard sets.
We'll go over it pretty quick.
Yeah, but
It'll be a nice brain break for us.
It'll be a brain break because most of the cards are probably going to be unplayable.
Yeah.
But other than that, we then have the unset. So that should be fun, and we have to figure out what we want to do for that. Whether it's going to be a live stream or if we're going to record it, we'll have to figure out the details there. But maybe a unbanning is in our horizon, which could be big for either of us.
Black Lotuses are back.
Black Lotuses are back. Yeah, there's
Swords to Plowshares.
Ancestral
Let's
Vision.
go.
Ancestral Vision.
Recall.
Walk.
Ancestral Recall. Time
Ancestral
Walk, yeah.
Recall, that's right, yeah.
Mock
Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Yeah, it's a
Holy.
little bit of a game changer.
Yeah. That's intense. You could
It's
even get
intense.
Library of Alexandria, and I can just bang my head against the desk as hard as I can.
No, the thing is, though, there's only going to be like 3 episodes after it, so whatever gets unbanned probably only has a small window. Unless we say the unbanned can't be touched in the next ban season. Ban immunity. We'll figure it out. Let us know. Well, let us know what you think in the comments. But not perma-ban immunity, just for 1 ban season. Because otherwise it'd be a little bit unfortunate to have it banned right out the gate again.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will continue to strive to bring you guys the best of Magic content. We here at Filthy Casuals are continuing to untap, unkeep, undraw, and be inefficient. We like to tip our cards towards the Christmas hat. And we very much hope that you will continue to tap alongside us to the holidays. And here's a tip. If you're going to record in your house with a big reflective window in the back, make sure your mom knows that she's going to be in frame basically the entire video.
Hi, Kieran's mom.
Yeah, so you're going to have to go back and watch as she meandered around the kitchen. She was doing art. Yes, we are doing art, you could say. Performance art.
It's an art form.
Yeah, playing Magic and talking. But yes, we continue to traverse the multiverse. Today we leave Wrath. We leave Volrath behind, his stupid stronghold. We're going back through a portal into a second age. And who knows what the next horizon will bring. My name's Kieran.
My name's Colin.
And we will see you guys in the next episode. Ciao for now. All right, Colin, ready to stop recording?
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1.
Wait a minute. Unban?